I was really late today.
You want to tell them why?
Because I got pulled over? Or are we going to say that? Is that why we were late? Because today, should I say that?
What do you want to say? How do you want to describe it?
It doesn't really matter. All that matters is I got pulled over again. For speeding. Thank you. This will really make you applaud. I've never gotten a ticket for speeding, and I've been pulled over like 6 or 7 times now.
So this is what's bull about that. I've only ever been pulled over once, and I got a speeding ticket for it.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that right after I got pulled over, because he didn't give me a speeding ticket. However, your boy's been bad. So I did get this, which is another
a timeout card.
Are these tickets? This is an infraction.
That is paper.
So technically, I don't think. Sometimes you don't have to pay for these. This one I'll have to pay for. Trust me. So I got one of these bad boys. This is a pink slip. I was racing and I won a car. Street racing.
You won the right to keep your car.
Hey, I won the right to keep my car. So I got pulled over for speeding, and then he didn't give me a speeding ticket, but I got this, and it's because I have expired license plates from 2018.
Nice.
So I've never registered that car after buying it. I do not recommend doing that, and it's bad that I did that. I do not see it as a glorified thing.
You're one of the people that usually lets things go until like the bad thing happens.
Which is not good. It's not a good habit
I have some of those habits as well. Like I always I have such and such time to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it today.
It's stupid. It just costs money, and I don't make a lot of money, so it's like I don't want to spend my money on something that I could like possibly get away with for a long time. As you can tell, 3 years.
Next time you get a car, we'll do the same thing and see how long you can go then.
No, next time I get a car, I will actually be doing the proper thing, and that's registering my plates.
I don't think you will, because then you're just going to go, I didn't get caught till 3 years. I got plenty of time to do it.
That's true. Technically, I don't. Well, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I got to call the court and see what they say. And then, like it said I can appear to court, but I don't have to. It's optional.
But it'll look more professional if you do.
Well, if I win, I could explain myself. But, like, there's really nothing to explain. My plates are, like, 3 years. Like, he's like, it would have been fine if your plates were, like, maybe a year old. But he's like, dude, and he was like, he straight up was like, dude, they're like, it's like 3 years, bro.
Yeah.
He was like a younger guy. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't have an excuse. I just didn't do it. What am I supposed to say? Sorry, I'm making sure that's not in my view. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I told him, I was like, I understand there's consequences to it. He could have impounded my car. And I could have been stranded.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
Who would you have called to come and get you?
I don't know. Are you implying I would call so-and-so?
No, I'm just curious, like, who would you call to...
I would have to call my parents.
Okay. I'm just curious who your calls would be for that kind of stuff.
Did you want me to call you?
Hell no.
I was like, you're not driving up there at fucking 12 o'clock.
No.
Yeah. So,
like, idiot, I gotta get up early tomorrow for this podcast.
I would have been home way sooner, but it took him forever. And he's like, I hate Indiana's stuff because it's like Fort Knox. It's like, all I needed to know was if you had insurance.
Right.
And he's like, we found out too. He's like, it's also good though that the plate that you have is still registered to you.
Oh, that's good.
Because it was on my old car, and I told him, I was like, I was supposed to transfer plates, but I never did. I should have, because transfer plates is like $60.
What is going on?
And now I have to buy new plates, which is probably going to cost me around like $250 to $300 for new plates. It's called Procrastination.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, but he was cool.
So what, you got pulled over initially for speeding?
82 and a 50.
Nice.
About to hit railroad tracks.
Oh my god.
I was slowing down though.
Oh.
And he clocked me at 82.
Oh, so you're going faster.
Maybe. It was late night on the back roads of Ohio, and I'm going down this straight, right, to hit 33. And there's a barn like right here, and in the parking lot, I did not see him at all. Like at all.
Yeah, it's typically what they like to do, try and hide.
But it's like it was right next to the road. Like the road and then his SUV. And I did not see it at all. Pitch black. And then I hit the railroad tracks, and then like the lights went off, and I was like, I'm gonna lose my car. I'm gonna be stranded. And then the first thing that went through my head is like, how am I gonna make it to the podcast? And then I was like, how the fuck am I gonna make it to work? How am I gonna
I'm glad the podcast was your first concern.
Yeah, it was. But anyways, that's it.
Will you probably still call off work saying like, hey, my car, I'm dealing with car problems right now, so
probably they got mad because I probably shouldn't talk about it.
Okay.
I don't want to incriminate myself
any more than you already have.
Yeah, I'm just showing people the pink slip. So this is actually for a 2021 Stingray Camaro. That's what I bought. That's what I beat. So I gotta, I get the racing for pink slips.
Oh, okay. I get what you mean.
It's a racing thing, Derek. It's okay.
Yeah.
But anyways, he told me if I don't call and show insurance, my license will get suspended.
Oh, I've been down that road.
Yeah, I know. I've heard, Derek.
Actually, here recently. So, because I got a letter in the mail. We were having a meeting last Wednesday for like our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when Lauren she called me. I think I ignored her, but she was messaging me saying like, hey, there's something in the mail for you that we need to talk about. And I come home, when I finally come home and I look at it, it says it's from the BMV, and it says your license is eligible for reinstatement. And I'm like, was it suspended? And then there's also a $250 fine. I'm like, well, what is this? And I was like, there's no way I'm paying this. This has to be a mistake. So I go into the BMV and I bring it in and show them like, did you guys just send it to the wrong person? Come on. You sent it to the wrong person,
wrong
right?
Social Security number.
Well, then they're like, that might have what happened. Let me look. And she types up my driver's license or looks me up. She's like, no, it says you're suspended. I'm like, well, I've been driving this whole time not knowing. Like, I never got any notification that my license was suspended.
Like, you're one lucky son of a gun.
And she's like, I'm like, well, so why? Why am my license suspended? She's like, well, have you been in any accident recent? I go, the most recent accident,
I murdered a deer.
Killed the deer, and we talked about that on the podcast earlier. Go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out because the cop tried to put it out of its misery and shot him like 18 times.
Mm-hmm. So she said she couldn't tell me what it was, but she said her guess is that our insurance company didn't send the proper paperwork to Indy, so they thought I didn't have insurance, so they suspended my license.
Yeah.
So I had to call the BMV because she said I had to call this number. So I called them. She's like, just keep pressing 0 until somebody answers. And I'm like,
that's
just
good
doing
that
that.
She told you that. So you're not like sitting.
She was awesome with like.
I feel like the BMV women, the ladies there, have gotten way nicer.
Yeah.
I think it's because of how they changed how they like.
They've changed quite a bit how they operate. How
they get people in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's definitely like lowered their stress. So
yeah. So yeah, I call them. I'm on hold for 2 hours.
Jesus, still a long time.
I know, and I was like, I explained to this guy, and he goes, yeah, that's exactly what happened. All you need to do is tell your insurance to send a certificate of compliance, and then your license will be reinstated, and you don't have to pay that $250 fine. I was like, oh, well, that's nice, but why aren't I getting notified that my license is suspended?
I don't think they ever do.
But like, so then when I get pulled over, what am I supposed to tell the cop? Like, officer, this is the first time hearing of it. And then they're like, yeah, okay, whatever.
All right, kid, get out of the truck.
Get out of the car, get on the ground.
Yeah. Get on the ground now, idiots.
Is that weed I smell in there?
Yeah, what are you, stupid? That's weed, and that's illegal here.
So, yeah, we got that all sorted out. That actually happened this week, so.
Yeah, why don't they tell you? You would think you would get like a notification like, hey, you didn't show proof of insurance for
Connor,
such and such reason.
I have an idea. What if, to solve both of our problems, what if you drive my car and I just ride with you with my suspended license and your vehicle? I have the vehicle, you have the license.
Right. That's pretty smart.
Let's just drive everywhere together.
That's actually pretty smart because I wouldn't have to spend $300 and plus money now because of the, I guess, ticket or whatever you want to call it. And you wouldn't have to worry about getting your license reinstated. Boom.
Cheap, easy fix, and we get to hang out more.
Yeah, we're living life. Hey, Derek, I gotta go to like this real quick. You'll be like, well, I'm busy. Well,
I gotta take the car.
A deal's a deal, so.
Okay, I'll just come with you then.
Yeah. A deal's a deal. All right. Well, I guess I'll ride. So. Yeah, that's it's good that you don't have to pay it though. So.
I was gonna fight that real hard.
Oh, I would have been like, nah, I'm not paying this shit because my insurance company didn't send you the stuff.
It also made it more confusing that I drive a company vehicle. I have a company take home vehicle. So the company I work for, they insure it and stuff like that. So I don't have any of like that insurance
information.
To pay. Well, I have like a card to like hand to the officer.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't know like if they're setting that shit out. Yeah.
But like I had to, like, it wasn't my fault. It was that insurance company. Yeah. They didn't send the information apparently. Yeah. So,
or they did and it got screwed up in transit.
Yeah, there was no way I was gonna pay that fine for somebody else's mistake.
Heck no. I wouldn't do it either.
We don't have any sort of that problem in this country. All right, I'm gonna step back.
We don't pay for anybody else or anybody else's mistake at all.